Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Will from WC Review. Hope everybody's doing well. It is a beautiful Saturday afternoon, and I was just sitting around on the computer, looking through some knives, and just thinking back to where it all began, and how far I've come. And I've always wanted to do a clip entitled "Trips." Because when we were kids we had baseball cards, and when you had a card you really loved or you got too many packs, you wound up with trips of a card, and then you wound up trading them away or keeping them because you had three of them. So to get on with it, I wanted to showcase and talk about the knives that I love so much that I got three of them. I have several other knives where I have two of each, but this is the knife that it all started with. The Cold Steel AD10. What's not to love about this knife? I've said it before, I'll say it again. Even if you're not a knife collector, if you like knives, this is something that everybody should have in their collection. So this is where it started, and then I said, hey, I like this so much, I think I'll get another one. So I got another one, and here's number two. And I said, wow, they make them with black blades. I'd love to get a Murdered Out all black version of it. Again, this is my favorite, the 80. Probably one of my close to all-time favorite carrying knives, even though I don't carry these that much anymore because I wind up carrying the Medfords or the higher-end stuff. I really want and need to start carrying these more. So here is the AD10, my second one. And needless to say, here's the blacked out, murdered out AD10. Then I liked the 10 so much that I saw the 15. And I didn't have it ready, but I do have all three of them right here. This was my original that I wound up putting the OG goat scales on. So this is the AD15 with the OG Goat scales. Really good. By the way, OG Goat, they make scales, titanium and aluminum. These happen to be aluminum. They make scales for both the AD10, the AD15. They do lots of Spyderco stuff. Look them up on just Google OG space Goat. And you'll see scales for all your knives. I did a little piece on that where you could, kind of pimp out the knives that you have rather than buy new ones. Here's another blacked out AD15 with the green handle. Again, just handling these knives again reminds me how much I really love them and need to take them out for a spin now and again. And here is the, again, murdered out all black AD15. Love, love, love. Love it. Love them. Miss them. Sorry I don't carry them more. Then I'll go to this one next. Then I got myself a half-breed blades. Now, this is the black one. This is the one that I believe is still available. This knife is a beast. If you want a light knife, not for you. But if you want a knife that your grandson can give to his grandson, this is the knife for you. If you don't really care about weight, and I clearly don't care about weight, this is one of the best made quality knives that I have. Bar none. Medford, Direware, Hinderer, these compete with those knives hands down. I don't care what anyone says. A lot of people like frame locks. This happens to be a liner lock, but beyond that, this knife is beautifully made, and I can't say enough nice things about it. It's big, it's heavy, but that's what I love. So here's the first one that I got. Then there are two more that if you want them now, you cannot get them. And I good luck if you do. But I was blessed enough to find a place in Australia that had the gold one. So I got the gold one, right? Again, same beauty, same metals, same everything. These are a little big in the pocket, I'm not going to lie, but worth every penny. Yeah, these are not your sweatpants or jogging short knives, but you wear jeans with this and you really almost don't know it's there. So that's the gold one. And then they have one more. They call it Ranger Green. It looks matte gray to me, but if you catch it in the right light, you can see what they mean. It in the right light, it does have the green hue. But here's my third and final. There's a set. This is the set. Half-breed large bush folder. Sorry, I never said what it was. It's the large bush folder. It's got a little divot here for bow drills, which I'll never use. However, it does allow you to index the knife very well. It gives you a place to grab. It's 1/4 inch thick S35 VN. The choil on it allows you to choke up. Just really gives you great. You could chop with this thing. This is these three knives I will never let go. Never, never, never. Love them. Then I moved on to my my Hoback Husky, and this was the first one that I got. Again, a 1/4 inch monster, significantly lighter than the half-breed, much more pocketable, no less solid. Love it. It's got a Nitro V blade on it, not S35, with titanium handles. As I said, it's significantly lighter. The half-breeds have stainless steel liners inside, which I believe adds the difference in the weight. This is about 11 ounces. Those are over 16 ounces. So they're over a pound each, but I love them. These are much more pocketable and, like I said, just as sturdy. So love the Hoback Husky. That's number one. Here's number two. The gray with the black Nitro V. Now, if you go on Jake's site, these come with bearings, right? You can go on, again, I've bought so many knives that rather than continue to buy more, I started customizing the ones that I do have. And all of these, the black one I just showed you, and this one have, I'm sorry to keep saying, the brass phosphor bronze washers in it. And it's a whole new dynamic to the action. It really, I happen to love, Medford taught me to love phosphor bronze washers, and now I know why. First of all, if you're going to be doing any kind of grubby work and grit gets in your bearings, the action is shot. And obviously with phosphor bronze or even Teflon, the action is, in my opinion, just as smooth, if not smoother, and you don't really have to worry as much about getting crap in there. So here's number two. And number three, I think I've shown it enough times for anyone who knows me, is the custom Jake Hoback Husky. This is one of my Grail knives. It's a little bit of a safe queen, but I do carry it. I will not be, I'll cut boxes and stuff with it, but I'm not going to be getting it real dirty. I have taken it apart several times, and I'm about to send it back to Jake. He's going to sand it down for me and take some of these scratches that you see. It is a fingerprint magnet. And he's going to custom fit some phosphor bronze washers. This happens to be on bearings, and the action is to die for, but I want all three of them on phosphor bronze. And Jake is going to be kind enough to take my custom back in the shop and soup it up for me. So thank you, Jake, both for the knife and for doing what you did. What you're about to do, I should say. And then the coup de grace is my Medford en belay. This is the en belay with flamed. It's PVD handle and blade, flamed hardware and clip. Just an absolute dream. One of my all-time favorites. My arm is getting tired. S35 VN. Just a beautiful knife. This is a 9-inch knife. The lightest of the bunch, I must say. And my favorites. My Husky was my favorite for the longest time, and I'm sorry, but this has topped out. If you guys are still watching, thank you. Please like and subscribe. This is my number one en belay. My number two en belay is the what do they call it? The Terminator version. This is all satin, bronze hardware, S35 VN. Just a dream. And again, if you work them in, the knife flips no problem. Beautiful. So this is my second one. And last night, which is why I'm doing this, I was able to finish the trilogy. And I got my third on belay. And this thing, you can see, brand new. So still stiff as a board. But this is an S45 VN. The other two are an S35. This is S45. I said it right. The other two are an S35. This is S45. And you can see by the 4. And it's a bronze titanium handle with regular titanium hardware. But no less awesome and no less love. This is going to be the one that I've decided is going to be my carrier. I don't know about beater, but it's going to be the one I carry and use. The other two I will use and carry, but this one is going to be the one that I really, really use. So, again, really just an opportunity for me to share my collection. I'm going to call it Trips because I have 3 of each of these. I'm working on my Chavez collection. I have a couple of those. I have the SOG seal, the SOG seal knives. I have 2 of those. So soon to hit the trilogy with those as well. But if I have 3 of them, rest assured, I really love them. And it makes it even harder for me to break up because they do become a set to me. So I'm in the process now. I know I'm going on and on, but I'm in the process now of sending some knives into Arizona Custom Knives for consignment so I can get some funds back and consolidate my collection because I have too many. I can't carry them all. So it's been my goal to kind of pare down and get more knives like this level. I've said it before, I'd rather have 10 or 15 Medfords and Direware and Hinderers than 87, cold steel and all that. And nothing against, I love my cold steel. In fact, I love my knives so much, it's very, very hard for me to part with them. However, every now and then I can find 3 or 4 that when combined will get me one of these. So I get rid of 3 or 4 blades and I'll get me one of these or something similar. So I'll be on the hunt soon. My buddy Aaron is going to help me with that. And that's it. So really, thank you guys for listening so much if you're still listening. Like and subscribe if you can. And enjoy the rest of your weekend. And thanks so much. I hope you all had a happy Thanksgiving. And I'm sure I'll put another one out before Christmas. But happy holidays to everybody. Thanks.